You just clipped your nail and half of it bent backward before it even broke. Or maybe you noticed your nails peeling in thin little layers like they're made of paper. Whatever brought you here, something is wrong with your nails, and you want to know why. Today we are going to figure that out together, and by the end of this video, you are going to have a clear, actionable plan to fix it. Here is the thing most people get wrong. They think weak nails are just a cosmetic problem, something you slap a strengthening polish on and call it a day. But your nails are actually a window into what is happening inside your body. When they start breaking, peeling, or bending, that is your body sending you a signal. And ignoring that signal while painting over it is like putting a bandage on a leaky pipe. So let us start at the very beginning. What are nails actually made of? Your nails are primarily composed of a protein called keratin, the same protein that makes up your hair. When your body produces strong, well-structured keratin, your nails are hard, smooth, and resilient. When something disrupts that production process, the keratin layers start to separate, weaken, or grow in unevenly. That separation is what causes peeling. That weakness is what causes bending and breaking. Now, here is where it gets interesting. There are two completely separate categories of causes for weak nails, and most videos online only ever talk about one of them. The first category is internal, meaning what is happening inside your body. The second is external, meaning what you are doing to your nails from the outside. If you only address one and ignore the other, you are never going to fully solve the problem. Let us talk about internal causes first, because these tend to be the ones people overlook. Nutritional deficiencies are one of the most common internal culprits. Biotin, which is a B vitamin, has been the trendy answer for years, and it does play a real role in keratin production. If you are genuinely deficient in biotin, supplementing it can make a noticeable difference in nail strength. But here's the catch. Most people in developed countries are not actually biotin deficient. So if you have been taking biotin supplements for months and seeing zero improvement, your problem probably lies elsewhere. Iron deficiency is another huge one. When your body is low on iron, your nails can become brittle, and in severe cases, they can develop a spoon-like curve. If your nails are breaking and you also feel frequently tired or cold, it is worth getting your iron levels checked by a doctor. Zinc deficiency is less talked about, but equally important. Zinc plays a role in cell growth and protein synthesis, both of which directly affect nail quality. White spots on nails are often blamed on zinc deficiency, though the research there is mixed. What is more clearly supported is that consistently low zinc intake contributes to slow nail growth and increased brittleness. Protein intake overall matters too. Since nails are literally made of protein, if you are not eating enough, your body is going to prioritize more vital functions over producing high-quality keratin. People who are dieting aggressively or following very restrictive eating patterns often notice their nails deteriorating within a few months. Thyroid dysfunction is another internal cause worth mentioning. Both hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism can affect nail texture and strength. If you have ruled out nutritional causes and your nails are still struggling, a thyroid check might be warranted. Now let us shift to external causes, because honestly, this category might be the bigger issue for a lot of you watching this. Water. Specifically, too much of it. This sounds strange at first, but hear me out. Your nails are porous. They absorb water and expand, then they dry out and contract. Repeat that cycle enough times and the nail structure begins to weaken. Think about how often your hands are submerged or wet throughout the day. Dishes, long showers, swimming. Every one of those exposures is a stress cycle for your nails. Harsh chemicals are another external destroyer. Cleaning products, acetone-based nail polish remover, certain hand sanitizers when used excessively. These strip the natural oils from your nails and the surrounding skin, leaving them dry, brittle, and vulnerable. Nail biting and picking is an obvious one, but it goes deeper than just breaking the nail. When you bite or pick, you are also damaging the nail bed and the cuticle. The cuticle is actually protective. It seals the base of the nail and keeps bacteria and moisture from getting underneath. When you damage or aggressively push back that cuticle, you open the door to infections and disrupted nail growth. Overfiling and aggressive buffing can thin the nail plate significantly, and gel and acrylic nails, while they make your nails look great temporarily, can cause real damage when they are removed improperly. The lifting and peeling that happens during removal strips layers from your natural nail. So now you understand why your nails are weak. Let us talk about what you actually do about it. Start by auditing your diet. Are you getting enough protein, iron, zinc, and B vitamins? If you are not sure, a simple blood panel can tell you a lot. Talk to your doctor, not your influencer. Supplements can help if you are deficient, but they are not magic, and more is not always better. Next, protect your nails from water and chemicals. Wearing gloves when you wash dishes sounds like old-fashioned advice, but it genuinely works. Short exposures are fine, but limiting prolonged submersion makes a measurable difference over time. Switch your nail polish remover to an acetone-free version. Yes, it takes a little longer to remove polish. Your nails will thank you. Moisturize consistently. Cuticle oil is not just a luxury product. Applying it daily keeps the nail plate hydrated, reduces brittleness, and supports that protective barrier at the base of your nail. Look for oils containing jojoba, vitamin E, or argan oil. These absorb well and actually nourish the tissue. Keep your nails at a manageable length while they recover. Longer nails have more leverage working against them, which means they catch on things more easily and break more dramatically. Growing strong nails sometimes requires starting shorter and building up. If you use nail polish regularly, give your nails breaks. A week without any product every month or so allows the nail plate to breathe and recover its natural moisture balance. For people who are really struggling, a nail hardener product can provide temporary structural support while your nails grow out. Look for formulas containing ingredients like hydrolyzed wheat protein or calcium, but use these strategically, not as a permanent crutch. Some hardeners, if overused, can actually make nails too rigid and more prone to snapping. Here is the timeline reality check because I want to be honest with you. Nails grow slowly. Your fingernails grow roughly 3 to 4 millimeters per month. That means it takes about 6 months for a completely new nail to grow out from the base. So even if you make all the right changes starting today, you are not going to see dramatic results in 2 weeks. You will likely notice improvement in the existing nail within a month or two, but full transformation takes time and consistency. The people who fail at fixing their nails are the ones who try one thing for 3 weeks, see modest results, and give up. The people who succeed are the ones who understand they are playing a long game and commit to the combined approach of nutrition, protection, and targeted care all at once. Your nails did not get weak overnight. They are not going to get strong overnight either. But every good choice you make from here adds up. Every glass of water you drink, every serving of protein, every time you reach for those gloves before doing the dishes, you are building towards stronger, healthier nails. Start today. Be consistent. Give it real time. And if something still seems off after a few months of genuine effort, go see a doctor or a dermatologist, because sometimes weak nails are pointing to something that needs professional attention. Your nails can absolutely bounce back. You just have to give them what they need to do it.